Hello everyone. My name is Bom Son Hong. I am pastor of Centenary United Methodist Church in Louisiana, Missouri, and Clarksville United Methodist Church in Clarksville, Missouri. Today, I'd like to talk about Pharisees. We can see record and description of Pharisees from the Bible. And the Bible is not the only record and only source. Scholars and historians found their record from the old scroll called the Dead Sea Scrolls. According to their research, Pharisees were founded around BC 167. It was social movement. The purpose of the Pharisees is to protect their legacy and tradition. Israel has been colonized by several countries in their history. It made them to lose their cultural pureness, especially when they were colonized by Greek in BC 332 by King Alexander. Their polytheism penetrated Israel and it brought religious threat among the Israel. So in BC 167, Jewish rebelled against the Greek. The rebellion succeeded. It is called Maccabean Revolt. They wanted to restore their tradition and culture, and it became social movement. Pharisees were founded in this context. Their legacy is based on the Old Testament from Genesis to Numbers, and those 5 books are called Torah, which was written by Moses. They focused on how to interpret Torah as it is written to restore their tradition. They restored Jewish religion. They taught to be faithful in God. They believed in presence of spiritual beings such as angels. And most of all, they believed in resurrection of righteous men after the death. So they taught that. Their teachings are not much different with Jesus' one. Jesus also emphasized of the law of God, restored true meaning of the Bible, and taught about resurrection. In terms of teachings, Jesus was also one of the Pharisees and he was considered. However, in the Bible, Pharisees are described who against Jesus Christ in many cases. What did it happen? Why did it happen to them? One of the reasons is because of their social position. They were social leaders and religious leaders. They were not high priests, but sometimes their voice was more powerful than high priest. People trusted them because they were doing hard to maintain their tradition on the Roman Empire, so that Pharisees were elected as officers who has power. Trust became support. Support became position. Position became power, and power became wealth. What they did was the same as the past. Studying Torah emphasized the law of God and restored the tradition. However, their position was different compared with the past. Jesus didn't oppose their teaching. He supported it and improved it, but Pharisees accepted Jesus as a threat for their power and position. they lost their initial purpose, their pureness. What can we see from this? Sometimes behavioral righteousness and sin are not that much different. But it is of a priority how to love God. If they loved God and if they put priority to love God, they would accept Jesus Christ. But they didn't because they were following their benefit, their power, their position. They were talking about God and they were teaching about God. However, there was no true God in their heart. What about us? Is there God in our hearts? Do we invite God to our heart from every moment? It is not about what we do. It is not about how we live, but it is about how is our heart. Pharisees were doing right, but because they didn't invite God in their heart, they didn't accept Jesus. So let us invite God to our heart and let us prepare our heart as a sanctuary. Let's sing together. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. May the peace of God and presence of God be with you in our heart and in our life. Thank you for watching this video today, and peace be with you. Amen.